They should be grateful to us. Canada lives because of the United States. Remember that, Mark, the next time you make your statements.
But Canada doesn't live because of the United States. Canada thrives because we are Canadian.
If Canada makes a deal with China, it will immediately be hit with a 100% tariff against all Canadian goods and products coming into the USA.
President Xi and I are announcing that Canada and China are forging a new strategic partnership.
The last thing the world needs is to have China take over Canada. It's not going to happen or even come close to happening. Thank you for your attention to this matter. President Donald J. Trump.
In an effort to reduce its dependence on the United States, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney has signed a landmark deal with China as part of a new strategic partnership.
And so I'm pleased today to announce that Canada and China have reached a preliminary but landmark trade agreement to remove trade barriers and reduce tariffs. By March the 1st, Canada expects that China will lower tariffs on Canadian canola seed to a combined rate of approximately 15%. Canada has agreed to allow up to 49,000 Chinese electric vehicles into the Canadian market, with the most favored nation tariff rate of 6.1%.
The Canadian Prime Minister aims to counter the American threat by forging an alliance with China.
You manage those threats by building resilience, building security. You manage those threats through alliances. You manage those threats through engagement, and we're pursuing all of those.
Ever since learning of the strategic deal between China and Canada, Trump has used every available platform to criticize Canada and its Prime Minister.
Going to be defending Canada. Canada gets a lot of freebies from us. By the way, they should be grateful also, but they're not. I watched your Prime Minister yesterday. He wasn't so grateful. But they should be grateful to us. Canada lives because of the United States. Remember that, Mark, the next time you make your statement.
Canada is against the Golden Dome being built over Greenland, even though the Golden Dome would protect Canada. Instead, they voted in favor of doing business with China, who will eat them up within first year.
Now, facing constant bullying from the United States, Canada is pushing to stand on its own.
With our economy under threat from abroad, Canadians have made a choice to focus on what we can control. You are choosing to put your hard-earned dollars behind Canadian businesses and Canadian workers. Canada's new government is doing the same with our new Buy Canadian policy. We're on a mission to build big, from millions of homes that will improve affordability, to major projects that will transform our economy, to the new military hardware that will protect Canadians and our sovereignty. We will build big with Canadian materials, Canadian steel, aluminum, and lumber, with Canadian technology and with Canadian workers. We can't control what other nations do. We can be our own best customer. We'll buy Canadian, we'll build Canadian. And together, we will build Canada strong.